Welcome to Bedtime Stories with Nat, a cozy corner of calm where you can leave your day behind and drift into ease. Good evening, I'm Nat, your burnout bestie and nervous system mentor. By day, I help incredible people like you find flow, clarity, and inner calm. But here, under the soft glow of night, I bring you soothing tales designed to quiet your busy mind and soften your tense and tired body as I guide you gently toward restful sleep. Each story is crafted to calm your nervous system and create a space for you to pause, breathe, and unwind. So settle in, make yourself comfortable, and let's begin tonight's story together. Before we begin, take a deep breath in, slow and steady. Feel the cool air filling your lungs, crisp and fresh, like the first inhale of a winter's morning. As you exhale, feel it warm and soft, like the gentle rise of mist over the fields. Again, breathe in, noticing the way your ribs expand, like the opening of a winter sky. And as you exhale, let your breath flow out like a whispered lullaby from the earth itself. See yourself standing at the edge of a winding countryside path. The world is quiet, wrapped in the hush of winter. The air is crisp, carrying the faint scent of damp earth and distant wood smoke. A soft frost blankets the ground, sparkling like scattered stardust beneath your feet. The trees stand bare and still. Their branches are inked against a sky of soft gold and pale blue. Take a step forward. Feel the give of the earth beneath your feet. The cool, solid presence of the path grounding you. The world is hushed, yet waiting. Let's walk together. Each footstep presses gently into the frost-dusted ground. The crunch beneath your soles, rhythmic and steady. The hedgerows along the path stand woven and intricate, their bare branches reaching out like lace against the winter air. As you breathe in, sense the cold as it kisses your cheeks, fresh and invigorating. Notice the slight sting at your fingertips. Somehow it makes the warmth of your body feel deeper, richer. As you walk, the scent of distant wood smoke lingers, earthy, comforting. A suggestion of warmth inside hidden cottages somewhere. You hear the sound of a pheasant rustling softly in the undergrowth. A fleeting sound swallowed again by the stillness. Ahead, standing alone against the pale sky, a blackthorn tree cradles a tangle of mistletoe, its green leaves untouched by frost. You notice a hawthorn tree nearby, studded with bright red berries, little bursts of colour in the muted landscape, a feast waiting for winter's birds. And then a flicker of motion, a flash of red, a tiny flame against the frost. And there, perched on the twisted branch of an old beech tree, is a robin. Now, this is no ordinary robin. Immediately you notice he holds himself with quiet confidence, his bright red breast puffed out, and his small frame unshaken by the cold. His eyes are dark and round, and they glisten like polished stones. They're sharp and full of knowing. For a moment, he studies you. His tiny head tilts ever so slightly, as if he's acknowledging your presence. And in that quiet exchange, something inside of you softens. A sense of settling and slowing. The robin hops from his branch, landing lightly on the frost-dusted grass. His tiny claws press into the earth, leaving the faintest marks in the frost-studded grass. He moves with purpose, quick little bounces, pausing to look back and glance at you, as if he's inviting you to see what he sees. Beneath the beech tree, an acorn still clings to its cap, stubbornly holding on. The ivy climbing the tree's trunk remains glossy, shiny, with the most delicate touch of frost. A single dandelion clock stands trembling, its delicate seeds waiting for the faintest breath of wind to set them free. The robin chirps, a bell-like note that hangs in the cold air. So clear it seems to resonate inside your chest. Something about his song feels ancient, like a message from the stillness itself. The world seems to shrink down to just this moment. The trees, the frost, the pale light. They seem to form a quiet cocoon around you. And in the center, the robin stands, bold and small, a flame in the cold. He continues to go about his business, scratching at the frozen earth. He reveals a hidden worm beneath the frost. You notice his movements. They are so efficient, deliberate. No wasted effort, yet no rush. And there's an effortless joy to him. An effortless joy that you find in his quick flicks of his tail. You sense it, even in the lightness of his tiny feet as they bounce across the ground. It's as if he's showing you something important. Even in the stillness, there is life. Even in winter's hush, the world continues slowly. And even in the quiet, there is warmth. The robin studies you once more, a long, steady gaze. And then, with a flick of his wings, he lifts effortlessly into the air, darting toward the hedgerow, disappearing into the tangled branches. The silence deepens, but it no longer feels empty. It feels alive, full, connected. You take another breath, slow and steady, and your exhale feels warm as it enters the cold air. The frost-kissed path stretches ahead, inviting you forward. But the robin's visit lingers in your chest, a cheerful strength, a quiet wisdom. A deep knowing rests within you now. And as the day fades into twilight, the countryside softens. The oak trees stand silhouetted against the deepening sky, their branches etched like lace against the dimming light. The wood pigeons murmur softly from their shelter in the holly bushes. Their voices present a gentle backdrop to the robin's distant song. His voice carries over the fields, curling around you like a blanket, a sound of reassurance, a sound that reminds you that the world, even in its winter quiet, is warm and kind. Let your body grow heavier now, sinking deeper into rest, as if the earth itself is holding you. Your breath moves like the frost settling over the fields, slow, steady, peaceful. Each inhale brings the quiet presence of winter. Each exhale, a soft release, like the hush of snow falling. The robin sings one last time, his voice drifting into the distance, until even that is gone. There is nothing left to do, only stillness, only warmth, only this moment. Breathe. Let the quiet of the countryside hold you. Let sleep wrap around you like the hush of snow. The robin is gone now, but his secret remains within you. Know that you are safe. You are home. You are comfortable. All that remains is sleep. Sweetest of sweet dreams.